That's about to be the sound of me in this siege. Let me tell you. Okay. So we are going to go ahead and dive right into the siege, you know? Just keep coming back for more. Maybe they'll give me more errands. I guess we'll find out. All right. So they need me to go to the battleground when I'm ready. Am I ready? Should I go get potions? I don't think it matters. Who knows? I'll find out though. Horse, you can't be in there. My horse is trying to he was trying to join the speech over there. Oh boy. There's people already on the ground.
Not yet. Just a little longer.
Oh, it's them making that noise.
Hold. Hold.
Henry, you're just standing here. Come on, they would be able to see me. I mean, most definitely.
Easy.
There's only 8 of us against... $27? 27 of them against 8 of us?
At them! Charge! Ride those horsens into the dirt!
Alright, we're gonna go ahead and try and fire off some arrows. Got him! Alright, you know what? Let's get into it. Got him! They're overwhelmed. He doesn't know what to do. There's only 1 left. 2 left. Oh! Oh no, he fell off the bridge. This is so funny. It's like the active combat in the cutscene. Hold on, you guys go ahead. I need a... Can I not loot any of these? Wait, so all of my arrows are just gone. I can't pick them up. Okay.
Here's their leader.
What? This boy?
You should show a little more respect, Divish. You'll need it when you kneel before Istvan.
Let's go.
Yeah.
No, you fool. What have you done? Why did you throw me off of you? We are friends.
Yeah.
Okay, we are not friends. Alright, today I learned my horse does not want to be ridden into battle. Disappointed in you, Sleipnir. Disappointed. I'm not mad. I'm just disappointed. Alright, I'm gonna try this again.
Yeah.
There we go. See what... Okay. Come on! Who are those guys? Oh no. That's the enemy. They can't fight me right now. Yeah, let them go to war with them. I'm gonna... Oh, shoot. I'm gonna head up here and take care of the people that are actually attacking this. Don't worry, I'm coming up behind them. That's right. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, baby. Oh, I can actually take their stuff. That's cool. Nothing worth taking. All right. Hey, it's still in one piece. Let's go. Is that a girl? A grill? Hmm. Oh, 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 oh. No. Oh, that was pretty fancy. He might. Yeah, I think he's a good dancer. Maybe we'll after this. You know what I'm saying? A little night of dancing, a little night of partying. We seem to be, for the most part, in okay shape.
Well,
The damage isn't too serious.
so we can shoot.
Not just yet.
Sir, what are we waiting for?
You've heard his threats, Robard. Do you want him to kill Radzik and my wife? We have to consider all our options.
He's
Hmm.
the captain at Vranjik, and he brought Istvan's reinforcements here. He seems to be on very, intimate terms with Toth. He might be able to tell us something. And he might even be as valuable to his lord as Lady Stephanie and my father are to us.
Are they lovers?
You're a godsend, lad. You're right. We'll interrogate this whore son, and then decide what to do next. Come to my tent when you've rested.
I could just repair all my stuff with, but
Start talking, or make your peace with God.
Well now, Eric. It is Eric.
there we go.
Looks like the boot's on the other foot this time, doesn't it? Fuck.
Henry, you look like
You need to
a
change
piece of
it.
gum that got stuck to the
If you
bottom of
start
my
being
shoe.
nice, who is this Toth?
He's an orphan, same as me. The Turks killed his parents, so he started killing Turks. Sigismund needed men like that, so Istvan ended up in his service.
What is he after?
Are you really that clueless? To destroy Wenceslas's allies. You.
I won't waste any more time on you. You could have saved yourself, but apparently you value your master's skin more than your own.
I don't need to save myself. Istvan will save me, and he'll kill every last one of you.
Why should he save you? He'll sacrifice you just like everyone in Vranjik and Pribyslavitz. You're nothing but a common bandit.
You don't know anything. He'll come for me, and anyone who lays a finger on me will pay dearly.
Now I'm curious. Why would he care that much about you? Could it be your lover?
Lovers?
Never understand.
For a while now, I thought
Lovers?
we'd get nothing out of him, but in the end, he spilled his guts.
Well, Divish, I think the time has come to find out just how much Toth values our hostage. Do you want to parley with him yourself?
Hainish is too hot-headed to be in the position that he's in.
Sir Istvan!
He strikes me as someone that was born into that position.
Did our neighborly visit catch you unprepared?
A little, but we've settled in nicely. And this fellow is enjoying our company so much, we simply can't get rid of him.
Be warned. If anything happens to Eric, I'll let every manjack here have his way with this bitch, and I'll dice Kobila into goulash meat.
Divish, I'm sorry.
For what? Oh, because she let him in.
Greetings, friends. Fear not, Lord Toth is treating us like royalty.
They're unharmed, as you can see. But don't try any tricks, or they won't be for long, Hanush.
Well, that
Well, friends, what do you suggest?
you do
I'd
the
say we have
cutscene
no choice
dance.
but to attack.
It's a great risk, Robard, with Stephanie and Radzig inside.
I know how you feel, sir, but Toth is no fool. They are his last safeguard. He will do nothing.
That
to
is
harm them
true. If we
until he's
keep,
sure of
now that he knows we've got his
Saying that
man,
if it were your
we
wife
destroy that
inside,
castle. There's no
Father,
reason that he would
Well,
kill
let me
them
point out that
because
we
then
have
we
no
could just kill
choice
his
anyway.
man.
We don't have enough supplies to keep
His
him
little
here for weeks,
mwah,
while gangs of
lover.
brigands and Sigismund's
That's what he
army
said.
roam
He
the
said,
countryside.
mwah.
Toth won't agree to an exchange, and even if he did, we'd have to let him go. With all his men, he'd be a thorn in our sides till Judgment Day.
Sir, a message has arrived.
What is it?
Margrave Jobst is approaching with his retinue and wants to speak with you.
Who's
Jobst,
that?
you say? All right.
Margrave Jobst.
Who's Jobst?
Jobst of Luxembourg is cousin to King Wenceslaus and Sigismund. He's the Margrave of Moravia.
I'm very upset with you. Don't look away. I'm very upset. You threw me off multiple times. I do nothing but take care of you. Hey. Alright, it's okay. I'm sorry. I take back everything I said. But do it again and I'm throwing you in the cooking pot. Alright? We're gonna see if horse is tasty. What is... Where are you walking to? Sir,
I'm glad you came.
why is that?
Uh-huh. And it seems you're glad to see me too. I'm about to give the order to bombard Talmberg. And since it's mainly thanks to you that we still have a trebuchet, I think you should have the honor of the first shot.
I would love that.
I'd be delighted.
To smash my castle? I can't say I...
Okay, that's not what I meant, but I would love
Didn't mean it like
to
that.
use it.
There's
Gosh.
nothing to it. The men will load the trebuchet. All you have to do is pull the lever.
Well, I suppose I could manage that.
I
Then
look
we'll
like a
bombard
fool.
Talmberg for several days. Sir Robard will explain what comes next. Farewell.
Alright, we get to go pull the cord.
Yeah.
Seems there's use for you yet. Whose horse is this? Just a horse. Then I'll eat that one. Nope. Yeah, load it. Horsey, come here. I'm renaming you. Your name is going to be Kevin from henceforth. You've lost the name Sleipnir. Cool. Every time they pull it, it actually moves a little bit. Whoa, man, it's still going. I guess that makes sense. So what do I push? I was wondering, and I was like, it didn't look like it had anything in it. Come on, buddy. I could just wait an hour and it'll be ready, but I'd much rather watch the painstaking work that goes into loading this thing for one singular shot. Wait, how did... Okay. All right, there it goes. I guess we did it. Good job, whoever put that together. Am I still good on food? Yeah, I'm still good on food. I also am not sleepy. Oh. I washed myself in Sir Robard. Anyways, what now?
Divish said...
Sir Divish.
Sir Divish said you tell me what happens next.
We're going to watch Istvan.
Why is it automatically like put Henry
For a
as
few days,
disrespectful?
So if you have anything to attend to, now's the time. Just don't forget.
Oh.
Good luck then.
So is this the end? Wait until the 2-day bombardment is finished.
I'm here.
Can't you see we're still bombarding? You came too soon.
Okay.
Take care.
Istvan.
Since Sir Divish's colours still aren't flying over Talmberg, I suppose we'll be attacking.
Just so. That Istvan's a stubborn bastard.
I know everything we need.
I've heard everything I need to know.
Do you want to join the attack on the walls or on the gate? Remember, many of the Skalitz men will follow you. It could make a big difference.
I'll help with the attack on the walls.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
I'm proud of you, Henry. You've changed from an insolent...
I was like, I don't really know if Caesar is gonna be able to hit that thing directly. So that would just be like fish in a barrel. We're just gonna be standing outside of the gate waiting. And you know it takes half an hour for them to load the thing up. So if he misses, we're gonna be like, oh great. We gotta wait another half hour for this man to shoot
No
again.
matter how good the plan is, something always gets fucked up.
That's
Keep your eyes
right.
open and take advantage of every chance. Help your comrades. And
Every
don't get
plan
lucky
is going
where
swell
you're
until that
outnumbered.
first shot is
You'll have to
fired.
take the castle gradually, one position after another. Good luck then.
Yeah. I want that armor. But I don't want it if it makes me heavier, but... Alright. Do a backflip, Henry. Do a backflip. Okay. Alright, attack and storm the walls. Let's do it. There's floating ladders right there. Oh, wait, there's men attached to those ladders. No. Yeah, keep it going. Get those ladders up there. No, get back. All right, I'm going in. Don't let them kill me. Don't you let them kill me. Ah! Ah! Somebody get up here. Help me. Ah. No. Try it. Try it. Stab him. Poke him. Got him. All right. That went well. Oh, that's right. A battle. Wow. Look at this. Give me that spear. It's a Bohemian ear spoon. Who hit me? Who hit me? Was it you? Was it you? Was it you? Oh, wait. I think we're supposed to be friends. Oh, wait. No, we're not. Can I eat? Nope. I guess I'm still engaged in a pretty, Alright, you guys gotta move. I can't stab them if you guys are in the way. Oh, okay. Ah, got him. Alright. Alright, I guess I'm gonna help these guys on the battlements. Whoa, 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 whoa. Alright, who else? Oh, this guy. Alright. Maybe I should have just stuck to the battlements the whole time. Who is that? Wait, back up! Back up! Reinforcements! Okay, alright. Well, they popped out of thin air. I don't think this is what the developers intended, but... Can y'all get out of the way? You make it so hard. I did it. He must be in the tower.
Sir, we should give the order.
Let's see if Istvan Toth can worm his way out of this one.
Don't tempt fate, Hanush.
Istvan! It's over! You want us to come and get you?
I wouldn't advise that. Your friend Divish wants to see his wife alive again.
And Sir Radzig? Are both hostages unharmed?
For now, Hanush, unless circumstances change.
Well, I'm glad to hear it. My guest is also safe and sound, but he's also quite keen to go home. I imagine you feel the same way. It's been a long time since you warmed yourself at your own hearth.
I'm in no hurry. I've plenty of supplies here, grand view and excellent company. What more could I want?
Your freedom!
Freedom? Freedom to get an arrow in the back?
Sir,
He's got a point.
you're all noblemen here, all bound by honor. I give you my word as a knight and lord, and that of my companions. If you release Lady Stephanie and Sir Radzig, you may leave the castle with your men and go on your way unharmed.
And just how far will we get? What good will it do me if your men attack us in the woods instead of here?
If you give me your word of honor that you will leave and never return, I promise you safe passage to the boundary of this fiefdom.
We didn't agree on that.
What happens after that is up to you and the will of God Almighty.
Very well then, but I want a small safeguard. I'll give you her ladyship, but Radzig comes with me. I'll release him in Skalitz.
Out of the question! Is our word not good enough for you?
Is mine not good enough for you? I swear I'll release him when I get to a safe distance.
I'm gonna kill this
I'll go
man.
with him, Hanush. Let the Lady Stephanie
I'm
have
gonna
her
kill
freedom
this
now.
man.
Father!
Don't
Leave
worry,
my
son.
dad
I trust
alone.
Lord Toth's self-interest more than his word. He wouldn't be fool enough to harm me.
If you're certain, Radzig.
Prepare horses and supplies, and tell your men to pull back. We'll come down.
You heard him. Get to work. And any man who breaks this truce answers to me.
So, are you really going to let them go?
My word is my bond, Henry.
He's a cutthroat and a liar. Good men are dead because of him. What's to stop us from skewering him as soon as he sets foot outside?
Our honor.
If you let him go, he'll do the same again. Or worse.
God's justice will find him. And then he'll get a taste of my mace.
You break our word of honor. We have none.
Robart just wants to hit people with that mace. He wants to dance some more.
Never fear. Your father will be all right.
We'll hunt down those vermin yet.
Bring the horses.
Here she is, as I promised. Not a hair on her head harmed.
Divish,
How sweet.
Stephanie.
forgive me, husband. I'm sorry
For what?
for letting them into the castle.
Come now, my dear. You're not to blame.
I didn't know who he was. He said he was your friend.
Never mind. Did he hurt you?
No,
Henry, you got triangles on your neck.
I hope your word can be trusted.
Certainly more than yours.
If everything goes as agreed, I'll set Radzig free in Skalitz. If anyone tries to follow us, I'll kill him.
We won't.
My apologies for keeping you from your father, but you'll see each other soon enough. Oh, I almost forgot. Your sword. I expect you'll want it back after all the trouble you went to. Actually, you know what? I think I'll keep it. As a memento.
This isn't over. I'll find you.
I look forward to it. Yeah!
Quick! To the battlements! We have to see which way they go! Oh, they really are heading for Skalitz. Mount up, Henry.
You've heard what he'll do if we follow them.
We're not going to follow them. We just have to collect your father. Or do you want him to walk back here when they release him?
Come on, Henry. Henry's a little thick-headed.
Yeah.
Bye, Hans. Wait, I guess I gotta ride with you. What?
Yeah.
What are you already doing out here, Hanish? Who else is that? Oh, who are these people?
There's no sign of them. Move on. Glad to see Ishvan kept his word, sir.
Not half as glad as I am, Your Grace.
He's gonna
Well,
get
we've
shot.
kept our word
Watch
too.
him.
And now Toth has had his head start and he's fair game. Which way do they go?
To the north, but I would be careful, Sir Hans.
Fear not, Your Grace. I have twice as many men as he. Well, I won't keep you any longer. I'm sure the two of you have a lot to say to each other. Let's go!
They're not gonna find him.
All right, Father.
I am. They treated me quite decently. Although they did steal my horse, so I'll have to go back on foot.
How touching.
It looks like it's all over.
Not by a long shot. It won't be over until we get this mess cleared up.
And catch that bastard. How could we let him go?
Would you rather we killed him? Even if it meant Lady Stephanie and I died too?
No, of course not. But what was to stop us from killing him after the exchange?
Honor?
Honor?
If the word of honor of a nobleman could not be trusted, then he would never have agreed to the exchange.
Where's the honor in abandoning your son?
Oh.
You know how it is. We were young. It happened. And I couldn't marry a commoner. Then your father, Martin, came along and took care of both of you.
He knew it.
What? That I was your father? Certainly. He was a great man. He took you as his own. And always kept an eye on you. Of that you can be sure.
I know so little about his past.
He told you nothing? Oddly enough, even though you don't have his blood, you're very like him. When he was around your age, he became bored of his trade and set out to see the world.
Oh?
He lived through many adventures, even fought in a war.
In a war?
Yes, in Poland, I believe. And I don't think he cared much for it.
That's why he wanted me to stay at home.
He spent some time in Prague, then settled in Kuttenberg. But it seems he quarreled with someone there and finally ended up here. You know the rest.
I loved him, but even so, I somehow always had a feeling I didn't quite fit in.
It was in your blood, I suppose.
I don't like that.
I lost the one thing I had left from him. Your sword.
Ah. The sword. It's not my sword. It's yours. For a moment there, it was so near, yet so far. Oh, well, it can't be helped.
It was almost within my grasp, but just then I had something else on my mind.
Well, I think we may yet have a chance to get it back. This business with Toth is not yet over, unfortunately.
Yeah.
I'd welcome. Not just to get this sword, but that bastard Istvan too.
I want to fight him.
And then I'll find that German whoreson who torched Skalitz, and I'll slay him with it.
Yeah.
I'll never forget his face. Or his name. Mark Vart von Aulitz.
Those are noble intentions, son. But don't forget there are other things in this world that are worth living for.
Like what?
Look around you. Blue skies overhead, green grass underfoot, beautiful girls. Good wine, a few good friends, and a fine steed under your backside.
You don't know, Kevin.
Those are things worth living for. Though I can't deny that swine who killed your mother must pay for what he did.
All right, good.
But it's better not to dwell too much on that at the cost of those other things. On the subject of steeds, I think we'll have to ride like the Knights Templar.
How's that?
2 up. One day I'll tell you how they got their seal. You can take the front. It's like I always imagined it would be, teaching my boy to ride. Although it would be better if he were a little smaller.
Don't make this weird.
My word, it's all go today, isn't it? Look who this is.
I think I know. It's Margrave Jobst.
The king's cousin? I wonder what he wants. I guess we'll find out soon enough.
He's making this weird. That was it. Wow, that's crazy. I don't know. I don't know how I would have felt playing this when it first released and then not having a conclusion like that. That's crazy. I didn't expect it to end so abruptly. I don't know what is going on and what I'm missing.
Oh, don't go. No.
What on earth were you dreaming about? I couldn't wake you, and it's well past dawn. Sir Radzig wants you at the upper castle. The lords are in council with Jobst.
Right. I'll go straight away.
Yeah, straight away. What kind of pants are you wearing?
What is it?
It's just... I don't know how to address you anymore. All of a sudden you're Sir Radzig's son, hobnobbing with lords and ladies. And here's me, as common as muck.
Oh, give over, you idiot.
Oh
I
no.
look like a lord
They're
to you.
burning her because I didn't help her save all those people, I think.
You're as much a lord as I am a nun. And I've never looked good in a habit.
Get out of here. Or I'll have you clapped in the stocks.
Ah, Hal. Are you going to the meeting with Margrave Jobst as well?
I am. What about Istvan? I assume...
That we didn't catch him? No. Because if we had, you'd be the first one to know. Have no
Figured
fear.
as much.
We'll get him eventually.
I hope you're right. Anyway, let's go and see what Jobst wants from us.
My lords, Christ's blessings on you all.
And on you, Lord Capon.
And this is my son, Henry.
I didn't know you had a son, Sir Radzig.
Came as a bit of a surprise to young Henry, too.
This gentleman here is John II of Liechtenstein, a member of my council.
Liechtenstein.
I'm honored, gentlemen.
Come join us. Margrave Jobst was just about to tell us the reason for his visit. Your Grace?
I'm sure we're all agreed, Your Graces, that all this unrest must come to an end. This kingdom needs a king.
Question is, which king?
My cousin, Wenceslas IV, who is being held in captivity.
I have to confess, my lord, that your answer surprises me a little. If I'm correctly informed, until recently you sided with your other cousin, Sigismund.
That I cannot deny, and I have always stated my position plainly. But times have changed.
How have they changed, Your Grace?
He looks crazy.
There is one thing on which we undoubtedly concur. That King Wenceslas, unfortunately, did not inherit his father's gift for governing. Sadly, his failures have cost Bohemia, the nobles, and our whole Luxembourg family a great deal of money and effort.
How did the king let it go so far, damn it?
It's in his temperament. He cares only for wine, women, and the hunt. A king, in fact, who never wanted to be king.
Then why didn't he just let his brother have the crown?
Young sir, the crown weighs heavy when there are duties to be performed, but to surrender it means giving up great privileges too.
But he did surrender power to his brother. When things started getting out of hand, Wenceslas appealed to Sigismund for help in restoring order.
What, you're saying Wenceslas invited him here?
This is starting to make my head spin.
Actually, it makes sense when you think about it. Sigismund wanted to re-establish the power of the whole House of Luxembourg. He thought if he helped Wenceslas win the imperial crown, in return his brother would help him become the king of the Romans, and leave the actual reign of Bohemia and the empire to him. Sigismund would govern, while Wenceslas could carry on doing what he was best at, enjoying the life of the imperial court.
Why wasn't Wenceslas crowned Holy Roman Emperor long ago? He was already elected king of the Romans. All he had to do was go and let the Pope put the damn imperial crown on his head.
Who knows? Maybe he'd prefer hunting and consorting with bathhouse wenches to spending time with the Pope.
Well, so would I must admit.
Sigismund's plan seemed sound enough, but it didn't quite work out, did it?
It worked for a while. He and his brother reached an agreement. Sigismund took over administration of the kingdom and began planning Wenceslas's journey to Rome for the imperial coronation. But then Wenceslas realized he would just be a puppet with a crown.
I must say, Margrave Jobst, Wenceslas and Prokop behave rather like naughty children in need of a good clout about the ears.
Sigismund would agree. He was already planning his rule of Bohemia, and all of a sudden, the rug was pulled from under him. I'd say he lost his patience and decided he'd drag Wenceslas to the coronation kicking and screaming if he had to. Just like a naughty child, as you said.
So he abducted him and your brother Prokop too, if I heard correctly.
Correct.
And you
Wow.
helped him do it, if I heard correctly.
Oh.
Yes, your graces, it's true. I was there when Sigismund abducted Prokop. I thought everything could somehow be settled, that we could make my brother silence. But Sigismund just wanted to put an end to the dispute once and for all, whatever the cost. There was nothing I could do to stop him. And that's one of the reasons why I'm here. The worst of it is that
Why is there a chicken just eating out of a bowl in the back?
Stop to the revolt. It escalated it, and the result is this chaos we have today.
That's true enough, sir. But I must admit now, I'm not sure what your position is. The king is incompetent, but we must protect him?
The simple truth, gentlemen, is that for all of Wenceslas's faults, we have no one else.
So we'll have to make do with his idleness.
People like him, though.
But what can we do now? Sigismund has the League of Lords behind him. Otto von Bergholf, Heinrich von Rosenberg.
The situation has gotten completely out of control. Now even the nobles of the League of Lords are realizing that Sigismund wasn't the right choice.
So now Berghoff is on your side. Are we to assemble an army together with him and face Sigismund on the field of battle?
We're not in Hungary now. Such affairs may be settled elegantly, without unnecessary hostilities or expenses. I have negotiated an alliance with the Hungarian bishop.
Is that chicken still back there eating?
And of course,
Yep.
the Czech nobility against Sigismund. Every day he is losing the ground under his feet, and that's why I need your help too.
Or what?
What kind of help, though? Sigismund has a massive army, and Rosenberg, Berghoff, and Prague are behind him. Do you have an army you could face him with?
But that's not what I mean at all. There's been a revolt against Sigismund in Hungary, partly due to my efforts, and now he'll have to choose whether he wants to gain the Bohemian crown, which is a very risky enterprise, or hold on to the Hungarian one. He can't have both. And there's a tough struggle awaiting him in Hungary. I'm not sure he'll
There's
win,
a lot of
and
stuff going on.
Rosenberg and Berghoff know it too. They're not stupid. If the Bohemian nobility stands together, they will turn.
We are men of little consequence, Margrave. Radzig here lost everything because of his alliance with Wenceslas. Sir Divish came within a hair of the same fate. Even Rattay is defenseless against Sigismund and the League of Lords.
What's more, your grace, King Wenceslas languishes in captivity in Vienna. He can't rule too well from there.
And what do you propose? To sit with your arms folded till the Bohemian lands are turned to ashes like scarlets? We have to put a stop to this senseless war.
And do you know, sir, what the true position of the League of Lords is?
I'm not on the
The
best
League of Lords
terms
sounds like a
with
group
them
of
at this moment,
villains.
so you'll have to ask them yourselves.
Yes. Why not? I'll go and visit Berghoff at his castle and we'll see what he tells me.
You know, that's not such a bad idea, young sir.
True. Though a little risky.
I doubt Berghoff would harm a blue-blooded envoy. And you can find out what he has to say about developments and what the League of Lords is planning. Then we'll decide what to do next.
I'll help you compose a letter to him.
I'd like Henry to come with me.
Why not?
Ooh.
He's proven himself an able
And these are
investigator,
the
and
events
also be a
that
good
kick
bodyguard if
off
anything
the
should happen.
sequel.
I'll send Sir John here to Gutenberg to be my eyes and ears there. I believe both your reports will help us get a better grip on the situation.
When can you set out?
Just as soon as I've packed my things.
Excellent. Margrave Yobst and I will draft the letter. Get ready, and we'll meet back here.
Cool. And we know how that turns out. I think the beginning of the second game they are at that castle.
Quite so, Margrave.
What exactly am I to write?
So what do you think of it all, Sir Divish?
I think I don't know what to think.
That makes two of us.
If I didn't know anything about Jobst, I'd say he's right and absolutely truthful. But I've heard too much about him.
Sir Radzig Tombula.
But I do feel he's the one with the best chance to put things right.
Yeah.
Well, we'll see what we learn from Bergov.
I'm gonna interrupt your
Looks like
conversation
you're
here.
off on a mission.
Yeah, I guess so.
I can't wait.
I don't want to dampen your spirits, my boy, but watch out. These are evil times, and who knows what can happen along the way. Not to mention that Bergov is no saint.
That Bergov, no saint.
I know. You've shown you can fend for yourself, but do take care. You'll be traveling as Lord Capon's bodyguard. You'll be there to make sure nothing untoward happens to him. Keep your eyes peeled and your ears wide open. What
I'm
Bergov
sharp
tells
as a
you is
tack,
one
my
thing.
father.
What you see may be quite another.
Rest assured, Father.
And don't get embroiled in anything else. Just hand over the letter, hear out his reply, and return.
You got it.
Very well. Bergov is at Trotsky Castle. I think you'll find it quite an eye-opener. It's one of the finest castles in the land. It's 3 days' ride from here, so unless you hit a snag along the way, you'll be back soon enough. Any questions?
No. I don't want to listen to any of that.
Very well. Take the letter from Sir Hanush. And good luck, son.
I believe we have written it well, gentlemen.
Without a doubt. No one could deduce from this whether we are Sigismund's allies or foes.
I must travel back to
Watch
Britain
something
now,
crazy
but
happen
soon I
and
will go to
Hanish
Brandenburg
actually be a
and I will
bad
stop
guy.
Here on
Oh.
the way back. By then, Sir Capon
He's just
should
running
be
double
back and
agent
we
for
can
the whole
discuss
thing.
How to proceed.
Right. Before you leave, my lord, there is one thing that gives me no rest. Why did Sigismund come as a foe? It makes no sense.
If I may, sir, I think I can explain.
Oh, please enlighten us, young sir.
I live not far from Hungary, where Sigismund reigns. It is a savage country, and the constant war with the Turks has hardened the people. They need a monarch with an iron hand. So when Sigismund felt the wind of revolt, he reacted as he would at home. Only what works on the Hungarian nobles does not work here in Bohemia.
Bringing order is one thing, but slaughtering and pillaging with a horde of barbarians quite another. What purpose does that serve?
But Sigismund did give the Bohemian nobles a chance to take his side. It was only when they refused his ultimatum that he lost patience and took to the sword.
As for the barbarians, he could afford nothing better. The Hungarian nobility would gain nothing from joining his campaign in Bohemia. He didn't have enough coin for a regular army, and so he recruited the Cumans. What he does not pay them, they make up for in plunder.
But in the end, he didn't have enough to even satisfy the Cumans. That's why he raided Gutenberg and Skalitz. He wanted the silver.
That makes sense.
My lords, how's the letter coming along?
It's done.
Then we can be on our way.
Now remember what we said, boy. All you have to do is deliver the letter, listen to the answer, and come back here. Don't provoke Bergov in any way.
Provoke? Me? Never, Uncle. We'll be back in a few days. Farewell, your graces. Come, Henry, my men are waiting.
I wish you Godspeed.
All right. Is there more? Yes, congrats. You completed. If you like, mark on side quest and Act 1 of the world. You can end the game anytime after by writing off.
Come now, Hal. My men are mustered in the courtyard. We can get going.
I guess we'll
Whoa.
Guess we'll write off.
So, can we set off now?
We can.
Of course. I can't wait.
And then we ride off into the sunset. Right? 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 Look at that horse go. Look at it strut. Strut, 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 strut.
What about Ramsay? Has he accounted for not owning up to you the whole time? He explained it. All will be well, I think. Glad to hear it. It's far more acceptable for a nobleman to befriend a noble bastard than a blacksmith's son.
Mind you, don't come to blows with a blacksmith, my young lord.
I'll fight you right now. All right, Hans?
What do you think about Sir Yod's and his plan?
Well, I admit all the scheming has me a little lost. I thought Sigismund was the devil, Wenceslas a martyr, those on his side the heroes, and those against him the villains.
Yeah.
I believed we'd rescue the king and all would be well again, but now it looks a lot more complicated.
Little bit.
Exactly. I didn't expect the noble lords to be as noble as the angels, but I hadn't expected such a sewer. They hate my children.
I can't fathom how after all this backstabbing they're somehow still on speaking terms.
I don't know either. Beggars belief.
Hmm.
Did you know that King Wenceslas is such a
Feckless drunkard? Not really.
Wow.
And to be honest, I'm not sure I wanted to know. I slept better believing my fate was watched over by a wise and powerful monarch.
So did I.
Yeah, he's a little bit like you.
This world when you can't keep trusting your own king.
On the other hand, times were better with him here than with him gone.
Isn't that the truth?
What do you think of Sigismund?
If I were him, I'd have had enough of my brother even sooner.
But he's a monster. Look at what those hordes of his are getting up to here. What he did in Skalitz.
True enough. On the other hand, if Wenceslas and Prokop hadn't double-crossed him, none of this would have happened.
No one forced him to burn Skalitz.
That's a fact. But he couldn't let him shit all over him either. Not that I'm defending.
He's a weasel.
No doubt about that.
Yeah, it's kind of grey, Henry. You're a little. I understand you're a little biased on one-sided, but oh, look at them shadows.
About Prokop.
Sir Hanish could tell you a thing or two about him.
Why?
Such nice shadows.
Last winter, a certain Sir Jan Sokol of Lamberg, a well-known knight, or robber baron to some, tried to occupy the city of Iglam, which was on the orders of none other than Prokop.
And what has that got to do with Hanish?
Well, he was there with him. Of course, that's not something to brag about in front of Yops.
And what was it all about?
They wanted to occupy a city that was on the side of the League of Lords, but despite there being several hundred strong, they didn't take it. For one thing, they couldn't get past the Iglam women, with their pitchforks and cauldrons of hot water.
I would never have thought of Sir Hanish as such a rebel. And have you heard anything about Rupert of the Palatinate?
Who is Rupert?
He can't manage even to wrest power from a king who doesn't much care for ruling and isn't fighting back. That doesn't seem like a man who has what it takes to rule, and that's all I need to know.
And that Berghoff we're going to see. Do you know anything about him?
I haven't heard much good about him, but I have a feeling that some other nobles are quite in awe of him, and his castle is apparently quite impressive. I'll be interested to see for myself.
And what about the League of Lords?
Wealthy, pompous. The king doesn't seem to like them much. He's chosen to let the lesser ranks of the nobility into his circle, men like your father. I admit I don't blame him one bit, but the lords weren't happy about their lost influence, so they put the foot down. If I were Wenceslas, I'd let them hang after they abducted me the first time.
There's a lot of talking going on.
The provincial council? Little wonder they're back in their old tricks.
Okay, I guess we're just gonna sit here and be quiet then. Seems a little silly to me. This is a long-winded epilogue. With not a whole lot going on. Just some walking on a horse. I guess this is supposed to be a time to reflect on your journey as Henry. Oh. Well, let's start the reflection with the bushes. The bushes seem to hold me up everywhere I go. I've been held captive by bushes once. It took me 3 days to get out. It took Henry 3 days to get out. I really enjoyed this. For a game that doesn't have a bunch of like magic monsters, beasts, magic in general. This has been a pretty good experience so far. Just putting you boots on the ground as a rags to riches medieval coming up story. Oh. He's got such shiny armor. I like his little red tassels at the top.
How about it, Henry? Can we go? Are you ready?
Sure.
At last I'll get to see more of the country and have a bit of an outing.
Why? Let's get to it then. I finally have the feeling we're doing something worthwhile. We're helping to save the king.
Instead of saving
Yeah.
I'd rather find that
Yeah, we're saving the king.
Get the sword back from him and skewer him with it.
That better be one of the first fights that we have in the sequel.
And it won't be long in coming. Forward, men! Audentes fortuna juvat!
Audentes fortuna juvat. That's it. That was good. Oh, wrong button. Well, that concludes our playthrough of Kingdom Come Deliverance. I know we started in the middle of the journey. When the second one comes out, we will be starting fresh from the very beginning. That was good. That was really good. It's got me stoked for the second one. But I hope you guys enjoyed. If watching me make more of these sort of experiences is something that you would like, then please consider liking and subscribing. You can also get those notifications. Click that little bell icon. It's somewhere on there. That'll let you know when I drop a new video. But all right, I appreciate you guys, and I will see you in the next one.